Lift your shoulders up and let them roll back and down. Hands on your knees, elbows soft under your shoulders. Eyes are closed, you're gazing down. And just start noticing your breath, how the breath naturally flows in and out of the body. Begin to deepen your breath. Finding that equal inhalation, exhalation. In and out through the nose. If the mind wanders, focus back on your breath. Remembering that we always practice ahimsa, non-violence. No pain or judgment in your practice. Easing out instead of pushing through. And just softly let the chin fall to the chest. Pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then softly let the right ear roll to the right shoulder. Pull the left shoulder down and away. And stay there or reach your left arm off to the side. And then hand to the knee, chin to the chest, roll to the other side. Pull the right shoulder down. And stay there or reach the right arm off to the side. And then hand to the knee, chin to the chest, and gently rock your head from shoulder to shoulder. We'll meet with our chins at our chest, and then lift your head high and stretch your arms open like you're just waking up. Splay your fingers wide. And then slowly pull the hands together in front of your heart. When your hands touch, bow in. Maybe you'd like to add an intention to your practice. And then interlace your fingers and stretch it away, round your back and tuck your chin. And then on an inhale, reach up tall, relax your shoulders down. And just find some space between the ribs, moving a little side to side. And then reach up tall and take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, stretch it away, stay here or lift the arms away from the back. Keep the spine nice and tall. And then drop your arms and reach back high. And then exhale, take the right hand to the left knee, twist, look back over the left shoulder. And then inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist to the other side. And then inhale, arms up, hands down, and make your way to hands and knees. Finding your tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Cat-cow tilts when you're ready. The inhale drops your belly, lifts your head. Hold here. Wait for an exhale, arch your back high, push the floor away, hold here. And then just moving with your breath, inhaling, sway back, and exhaling, cats. Keep cycling through your own breath. If you have extra wiggles you like to add in there, add them in. And then wait for your next exhalation. Return to a flat back. And look over your right shoulder to your right hip. And look around to the left. Come back to center and press it into child's pose. So remembering you can come to child's pose at any point during your practice. And then shifting forward, hands and knees. Bring the knees back under the hips and send the left leg back. Toes on the mat, press through the heel. Find that stretch in your calf. Hold it steady or gently rock it back and forth. And then keep the weight forward, push the floor away, tuck the tailbone down. And if it feels okay, we're lifting the leg and we're going to circle the ankle and reverse it. And then press through the heel, stay right there, or reach your right arm forward, reach and pull both directions. Keep breathing. Okay, we're going to stay here only if it feels okay. It doesn't hurt the knee. You can bend the knee, reach back, take hold of the top of that foot. And you can pull it in for a little deeper quad stretch. You can push it away to make it more of a back bend. And now release it with control. If you're holding on, let the foot cross over the right. Look over the right shoulder towards your toes. And now straight out to the left side, the foot's in line with the knee, left arm up. Circle the wrist. Reverse the circle. Keep the arm straight up or start to let it go back. Keep it straight. If you like the bind, flip the thumb and reach for the bottom inner thigh. And then bring your hand down and press your hips towards the back of the mat. So if you don't like that leg out, just bring it into pose. And then shifting forward, bring the knee in and send the right leg back. Toes on the mat, press through the heel, find that calf stretch, hold it steady or gently rock it back and forth. And then keep the weight forward, push the floor, tuck the tailbone, and if it feels good, float the leg and circle the ankle. And reverse. Press through the heel, stay there, or left arm forward, reach and pull both directions. Stay here only if it doesn't hurt the knee. Bend the knee, take hold of the top of the foot or the ankle. You can pull it in or push it away. Holding on to the foot, release it with control. Put your hand down, let the foot cross over the left, look over the left shoulder towards your toes. Now swing the foot off to the right side, right arm up, circle the wrist, reverse it. Keep it straight or start to let it go back. Maybe like the bind. And then bring your hand down and press your hips to the back of the mat. Bring that leg in. If it doesn't feel good, to leave it out. And then shifting forward, bring that knee in, tuck your toes, push both hips back, breathe into your toes and your feet. And then when you're ready, find your first downward facing dog. And then pedal it out, walk it out, move it around. Shake your head yes and no, wiggle your shoulders, see what feels good. Good, and we'll all meet just to hold your down dog, pressing equally through your hands and your feet. And then either drop to your knees or shift into plank and hold your plank, either with knees up or down. And then we're all just going to put our knees down, stay right here in a knee plank, and then put your left hip down on the mat. Find your little mermaid. And just enjoy that stretch side of the body. Ready for your beach shot? Careful. Go ahead, come back to center and then drop the other hip. Annette Funicello. All right, go ahead, come back to center and then lower to your belly. Keep the fingers in line with the tops of the shoulders. Roll up into cobra. No weight on the hands yet. Engage the middle part of the spine. Wait for an exhale, lower down, press up to hands and knees. Stay there or take it all the way to down dog. And then either drop to your knees or shift to plank. And then exhale, lower down. These can be lowered or lifted. Inhale, find cobra, stay there. If you're ready for up dog, hands back an inch, extend the arms, push the floor away, come out of the shoulder. If you're in cobra, forehead down, and then we'll all go hands and knees, tuck your toes, keep it there or find down dog. And then walk your way to ragdoll. Any movement that feels good. Bend your knees, sway your hips, grab your elbows. Shake your head yes and no. And then bend your knees and slowly stack your vertebrae, rounding up. Once you're at the top, reach. Keep the arms up, relax your shoulders down. Take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Pull it to the left side. You can stay here or you can move that right foot. It can go in front, push the hips forward, or it can go behind, bend curtsy, and pull a little deeper to the left. And bring it back to center. Grab the other wrist, pull it over. Stay here or move that left foot in front or behind. And find your deepest stretch. And then bring it back tall. Drop your hands, touch your thighs, slide towards your toes. Stay here, or you can take the hands behind the back, interlace your fingers, and let the arms pull away to stretch it out. And then put your hands back onto your sacrum, reach down towards your toes. On an inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. On an exhale, fold. On an inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out. Drop your tailbone only if it feels good. Add a little back hip. And then come up tall, hands down. Drop your arms, find your mountain at the top of your mat. So take a moment and reestablish grounding through your feet. Tucking your tailbone, lifting your belly, shoulders go back and down. And hold up, out through the crown of the head. On your next inhale, arms go high. On an exhale, fold down towards your toes. On an inhale, press your shins away. On an exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, left foot steps back. Drop that knee, sink into the left hip flexor and shine your heart open. Find where you want your arms to be. They can stay on the mat. They can come to the thigh. They can go to the inside of the and then wait for an exhale, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman, half splits. And then shift forward. Let's bring both hands to our thigh. Keep your right arm on your thigh. Take your left arm up and over, stretch it out. Stay here or reach that right hand down towards the floor or a block. If you can't touch, keep it on the thigh. And then drop your hands down. Take it to hands and knees or down dog. Cat cow, rest or flow, your choice. Honor your body. And then either from hands and knees or down dog, let the left leg lift. Go ahead and get into the hip if that feels good, bending the knee. And then step that foot to the top. Drop the back knee, go ahead, line up your joints, pick it up and bring it if it didn't make it, and find your low lunge. Breathe into that right hip, that right quadricep. And then wait for an exhale, hips back, toes lift, Ardha Hanuman. And then shift the weight forward. Bring both hands up to your thigh. Keep your left arm on the thigh, right arm up and over, stretch it to the left side. Stay here or reach that left hand down. And then wait for an exhale, bring your hands down. Take back, down dog or child's pose, cat cow, vinyasa, whatever feels good here. Nice. And then either from hands and knees or down dog, let the right leg lift. If it feels good, bend the knee, open the hip. And then step it to the top. Left hand or fist flat on the mat or block, right hand on the thigh, twist and look to the right. Stay here or reach high. Some of you, if you have a little more room in your hamstring, you might want to work on putting a little bit of length in that front leg. Don't overextend the hamstring. And then go ahead and put the hand back down. We're stepping the back foot up a few inches and come on up for your high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Find your gazing spot out in front. Ribs down, tailbone still tucks. So make sure you're not popping everything forward, but you're engaged. Stay here or send the left arm forward, right arm back. Some of you might drop your right hand to the back thigh and reach the left arm higher. And then wait for an exhale, hands to the mat. Step up with the left foot and back with the right. Right hand or fist flat, left hand on the thigh, twist and look to the left. Keep it low or reach it high. Those of you that would like to put a little bit of length in that front leg, start straightening the knee gently. Don't overextend it. And if your hands is up, bring it down. Step the back foot up a few inches so you can come up for your high lunge. Stay here or right arm forward, left arm back. Stay there or drop the back hand and reach the right arm higher. And then wait for an exhale, hands down to the mat and step it up to ragdoll. Hang out here, walk your pinky toes near the edges of your mat. We're going to walk both hands to the right side of the right foot. Let the left hand grab the calf or ankle, put a bend in the left knee, reach the right arm high. Maybe wrap around. And then go ahead, switch sides, right arm across, bend the right knee, left arm up or down, or wrap it around. And then come back to center. You can stay here or set up for your squat, elbows above the knees. Keep it high or sink the hips down into Malasana. Elbows might go to the insides, thumbs to the sternum. So Malasana is a great hip stretch, also a nice quad stretch. Okay, so if you went low, elbows above the knees, push together to come up. Just take a moment, grab your elbows and hang everything forward and just wiggle a little so you feel that counter stretch in your hips. And then drop your arms, bend your knees and squeeze your belly as you round up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out, drop your tailbone if you like it, add the back bend. Come up tall and hands down. Drop your arms, find your mountain, settle your breath. And then stepping your right foot back, setting up warrior two position. Heel to arch alignment, arms up parallel, look over the left middle finger. Track that knee open, torso straight up, tailbone down. Find your breath. Stay here. If you want to challenge, lift the front heel. It's going to engage the calf and the inner thigh, right? Set your heel down, stretch it back, reverse triangle. And then exhale, go back to warrior two. Let's just do two flows like that. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, warrior two. One more on your own. Come back and hold. And then straighten the front leg, setting up for triangle pose. Left arm stretches out before the hand goes down. Keep that left side body just as long as the right, reaching through that top bottom shoulder. That hurts the shoulder, relax the arm. Down alongside the body. These look beautiful, everybody. And then go ahead, squeeze your belly tight, press into both feet, come up, stretch it back. And then bend your knee. Take the left forearm on the thigh, palm turned up, right hand can stay on the hip or goes up alongside the ear, palm spinning down. Beautiful. So you can stay here or play here if you have a deeper variation. Do knuckles to sacrum, take a bind, left hand down, wrap it under, fly it up. Use your core, reach through the head. Focus on the core. There you go. We're all reaching that right arm forward, and then look at the mat and put your right hand down, pop the heel up and lower the knee. Walk your toes to the left side of the mat. Stay here, or take that left hand, push the left thigh away, look over the left shoulder. Stay here only if it doesn't hurt the knee. Bend the knee, reach for the top of the foot or the ankle. Then release the leg, both hands to the front. Stay here, or you can drop the right elbow, stay there, or drop the left. And breathe. If you went low, put up your arms and just swing that left leg around. You can go to down dog or child's pose. Hold, slow, or rest. Take 3 more resting breaths wherever you are. That's 1, 2, and 3. Either from hands and knees or down dog. Walk your way to ragdoll. Inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Once you're at the top, stretch it out. Drop your tailbone only if it feels good. Add a little back bend. Come up tall, hands down. Drop your arms, find your mountain, and step your left foot back. Setting up warrior 2 position. Heel to arch, arms up. Look over the right middle finger. Track the knee open. Keep breathing. Stay here or lift your front heel. Now drop the heel, stretch it back, reverse triangle, hold it. And then on your exhale, go back to warrior 2. And then 2 flows on your own. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. One more time. Come back and hold. And then straighten the front leg. Right arm stretches out before the hand goes down. Left arm up unless it hurts the shoulder. Palm faces the door side of the room in the studio. So you're creating the least amount of resistance, getting your joints in their most natural position. Breathe. And then squeeze your belly tight, press into both feet, come up, stretch it back. And then bend your knees so you're back in warrior 2. And then take the right forearm on the thigh, palm turned up, left hand can stay on the hip or go up alongside the ear, palm spinning down. And then stay here or play here if you're adding a bind. Christy, try stepping your back foot further away. Yeah, and track that knee open more. Yeah, there you go. Use that quad. Fly it up, squeeze the core, reach through the head. Press into that standing leg. That's if you're flying up, everybody. So no rush, you know where we're going after this. We're all looking at the mat and putting our left hand down. Pop the heel up and lower the knee. Walk your toes to the right. Stay here or push that right knee away. Only if it doesn't hurt the knee do you bend the knee and reach back for that foot or ankle. If you're holding the foot, release it. Stay up high or drop the left elbow. Stay there or drop the right. And breathe. If you went low, press up through your arms and then take that right leg around to the back. You can go to down dog or child's pose. You can cat cow, vinyasa, whatever feels good for you. Nice, everybody. And then either from hands and knees or down dog, walk your way to ragdoll. Round it up. Once you're at the top, give it a stretch, drop your tailbone. If it feels good, add a little back. Come up tall, hands down, and drop your arms. So from here, we'll face the alley in the studio for your Hasritas. So feet parallel with the sides of your mat, hands to the waist, squeeze your elbows together, drop your tailbone, inhale, lengthen up, exhale, fold forward. And then just reach your hands down towards the mat and surrender, crown of the head down towards the floor. You can do whatever feels good with your arms here. You can keep them on the floor. You can walk them through the gate of the legs, palms down. You can take them behind the back. Stretch out the shoulders. Or you can reach out for the feet. If your hands are behind your back, return them to your sacrum, and we're all going to reach for the floor. Press the floor away. And then move the right hand under the face. We'll be backwards in the studio. Reach high, twist it open. Stay there. You can also take that bind here if that feels good. And then go ahead, switch sides. Left arm, sorry, right arm up. Keep it straight or wrap it around. And then bring your hand back down. Just turn your toes back to the top of your mat. And you can either step to down dog or ragdoll. You can rest or flow. If you went down dog or if you use a ragdoll and you prefer a squat instead, you can do that. You can also just stand up into mountain. Nice. If you're in down dog or ragdoll, or let's all meet ragdoll. I gotta say that. On an inhale, find Ardha Uttanasana, long flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Stretch it out at the top. Drop your tailbone if it feels good. Add a little back bend. And then come up tall, hands down. Drop your arms and find your mountain. Settle your breath. And then moving into balance. Keep the left foot where it is. Take the right leg back. Arms can be back forward, you're going into warrior three. When you're ready, you're hinging at the hips, reach through the head, reach through the foot, reach through both arms, squeeze your muscles onto your bones. You might lift a little, you might be able to go parallel. If the arms are forward, they're alongside the ears. You're all breathing. Then we're all going to hinge back to standing. Stop right there, or take your hands to your waist, bring the thigh up. Don't lean back. If you're going to extend, point, squeeze it a lot, and then lower and shake. And try the right foot, left toes back, arms back or forward. Make sure you're not popping the ribs, drop them down, engage the core, and then hinging at the hips. And find your breath. And then hinge back to standing, stop there, or hands to the waist, bring the thigh up. Don't lean back. If you're going to extend, point, squeeze it a lot. And then lower and shake. And find your mountain. All right, so king dancer, if it doesn't hurt the knee. If it does, go back to warrior three. If balance is an issue, turn to face the wall. Take hold of the top of the right foot, left arm forward. You're hinging forward. Touch the wall if you need the help with balance, so you're facing the wall, not twisting to the side, reaching the arm to the side. Nice. Yeah. So go ahead, hinge it forward just like warrior three, and then maybe push it away up to the sky. And breathe. And then hinge it back to standing. Drop it, give it a little shake. And then switch to the right foot. Can be warrior three, or kick the left foot up, catch it, right arm forward, and then hinge it forward. Push the foot away and up. Touch the wall if you need to help with balance. So facing the wall instead of reaching to the side is going to get you in the best position if you need that balance help. And then hinge back to standing. Drop it down and shake it out. And find your mountain. And then inhale, return. Exhale, fold forward. You can hang out here. If you'd like another squat, take it. If you have a crow practice, go for it. And when you're done, we'll meet at the back of our mat in down dog or child's pose. Look at those knees. Nice, Winnie. I think you're ready to shoot it back. Oh, you did it. When you're done, we're all meeting at the back of our mat, down dog or child's pose. If you wanted to flow and you didn't, go for it. If you want a second flow, go for it. If you want to skip all the flows, go for it. Nice. And then let's all meet at hands and knees. We just move through 2 cat-cow tilts. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arch high. One more time. And return to your flat back. Take your right leg, send it back, roll the foot to the side, take your left toes, kick it straight back behind the knee, and reach the right arm up. So you're in a little side plank with the knee down. Some of you are going to stay here. Some of you are going to squeeze the belly, lift the leg. Some of you are going to stay there. Some of you are going to bend the knee, reach for the foot. You can pull it in to the bottom or push it away for more of a back bend like you did with your King Dancer. You guys look so strong. All right, now use your core so you can release with control. Bring your hand down, left toes pop up. You go to hands and knees, left leg back, roll it to the side. Right toes kick straight back behind the knee, left arm high. Stay there or squeeze and float the leg. Stay there or bend and grab the foot. Release the leg with control. Bring the hand down, pop the right toes up, return to hands and knees, and press it into child's pose. You can stay in child's pose or press to down dog. You can hold or flow through your last vinyasa. Nice. We'll all need hands and knees and just move through 2 cat-cow tilts. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arch high. And then wait for an exhale. Return to your flat back and make your way onto your bottom. Swing your legs to the front. Keep that left leg out. Bring the right knee in. Keep it or cross it. Hug the knee with the left. Look to the right. You can keep that bottom leg extended or wrap it into a seated twist. Take your time. Nice. Yeah, look forward to the front of the room. And then that way, if the side of the head wants to touch down, you can find that balance. Wait for an exhale, unwind, look around. And then come to center, switch legs, keep it or cross it, hug the knee with the right, look to the left. You can add that elbow, keep that leg straight or bend it in towards the bottom. And breathe. And then look to the front of the room, Winnie. Yeah, and let the side of your head touch the floor. You look to the front. Nice. And then unwind, look around. Come to center. Take your left leg out, right leg back up. This time let it fall open. Put your right hand on your knee, belly button over the left thigh. Stay here or inhale up and exhale, fold and surrender. Janu Shirshasana. You folded forward, look at your toes, squeeze your belly, lock your thumbs, reach out and up and drop your arms. And stay here or put that right hand about 6 or 8 inches behind the hip, left arm up, push up onto your shin, stretch that left arm to the back of the room, push your hips towards the side, to the front, I should say. And then go ahead, sit it back down and switch. So let the left knee fall open, sit up tall, left hand on the knee, belly button over the right thigh. Stay here or inhale up. Exhale, fold and surrender. And then look at your toes, squeeze your belly, lock your thumbs, reach out and up, drop your arms, stay here or put the left hand behind the hip, right arm up, push up onto the shin, reach the right arm to the back and push your hips off and away towards the side, your mat. And then go ahead and sit it back down. Take both legs out in front, Dandasana, hands alongside the hips, flex the feet, drop the chin. Stay here or inhale up, exhale, fold. And then look at your toes, squeeze your belly, lock your thumbs, come up, drop your arms, bend your knees, pick up your bottom, walk it towards your heels and come onto your back. Hug it in and rock it out. And then plant your feet. We have time for 2 back bends. You can do 2 bridges, 2 wheels, a bridge and a wheel. If you're coming along with me, we'll do bridge, feet hips width apart, parallel, close to the bottom. On an inhale, tilt the pelvis, press into both feet, and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inner thighs hug parallel. Breath is in the throat. And then wait for an exhale. Slowly lower down. Windshield wiper your legs. And rest with knees or feet together. And you can stay where you are, resting or set up for your last back bend. Bridge, wheel, whatever feels good here. When you're ready, roll it up. Breath is in the throat. Push down through the big toes. Engage the inner thighs towards each other. Beautiful. Wait for your exhale, lower down, hug it in and rock it out. And keep your left leg in, send your right leg up and then let it release down to the mat. And then we're taking a twist, knees to the right, gaze to the left, change up the legs if you like it, stack your knees, rack your legs, you're twisting, knees to the right, gaze to the left. Bring it back to center, hug it in, rock it out. And then keep your right leg in and let the left leg go down to the mat. And take your twist in the opposite direction. And then bring it back to center, hug it up and in. Stay here or bottoms of the feet together, knees press away. Stay there or happy baby, any movement that feels good. If your feet are up, bring them together. If your knees are wide, pull them in. If it feels okay, hug yourself up into a tight little ball. And then wait for an exhale and stretch yourself out in all directions. And relax. Just forget about the breath. Let the breath return to normal. And then just imagine a beautiful golden light enters the body through the crown of the head. As the light pours through, it brings warmth and relaxation to the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth are relaxed. The ears, the cheeks, the jaw and chin are relaxed. The neck is relaxed. The shoulders, the arms, hands, and fingers are relaxed. The chest with your heart and lungs. Your abdomen with all your internal organs. The upper, middle, and lower back are relaxed. The hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the thighs, the knees, the calves and shins, the ankles, the feet, and out the toes. The body is completely relaxed. This state of peace is your true nature. Take a few moments just to be. Often people think that spirituality only means big things, that to be a spiritual aspirant, you must accomplish great feats. You should chant beautifully, stand on your head for half an hour. You should sit in meditation 3 times a day. These things are wonderful, but they are not useful if you don't take care of the little things. Spirituality should permeate every action of your day. By simply going into your room and seeing its condition, people can tell what's going on in your mind. Take care of the little things. So bring the awareness back to your breath. Deepen your breath. Let it fill your body. Bring small movements to fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. So you're ready for a big stretch. If it feels good, hug your knees to your chest one last time. Carefully roll to your favorite side. Maybe that's your back. Take a few breaths where you are. And in your own time, in your own way, when you're ready, come up to your comfortable seat. And we'll close our practice. Find your tall spine. Find your breath. Remember, your peace is always within, regardless of what goes on around you. And share your light. Hands to the heart. Bow in. Give gratitude. And look for the joy. Namaste.